7.1 Ratio and proportions. Number 3. Write the ratio of the first measurement to the second measurement. Compare in inches. Since it wants us to compare in inches, we have to turn 3 feet into inches. Now there are 12 inches in a foot, so multiply 3 by 12, and that gives us 36 inches. So now write it as a fraction, 36 over 42. That's comparing that 3 feet to 42 inches. Reduce the fraction, you get 6 over 7. So that's going to be the ratio. Typing in 6 over 7, and that's number 3. Number 4. Write the ratio of the first measurement to the second measurement and compare in millimeters. We're comparing the diameter of ball A to the diameter of ball B. Now it says compare in millimeters, but we have millimeters and centimeters. Now 10 millimeters equals 1 centimeter. So multiply 5.4 by 10 to put that in millimeters. Now we can write our ratio 33 to 54, which reduces to 11 over 18. So let's type that in. So 11 over 18. That's number 4. Number 5. A baseball team played 154 regular season games. The ratio of the number of games they won to the number of games they lost was 3 over 4. How many games did they win and how many games did they lose? So let's take a closer look at it. So we have the ratio of games won to games lost as 3 over 4. Now to rewrite this, showing the actual amount of games won over games lost, we will multiply our ratio by x and x on the top and bottom, because this will give you our actual wins over our actual losses. So now what we do is, since total they played 154 games, you will add the number of games won plus the number of games lost and set that equal to 154. Combine like terms, you get 7x equals 154, divide both sides by 7, and x equals 22. Now we got to substitute in for x. For games won, 3 times 22 is 66. For games lost, 4 times 22 equals 88. So you won 66 games and lost 88 games. So let's type that in. Team won 66, and the team lost 88. That's number 5. Number 6. The lengths of the sides of a triangle are in the extended ratio 4 to 5 to 7. The perimeter of the triangle is 48 centimeters. What are the lengths of the sides? Now, to find the ratio using our actual lengths, we have to put x next to 4, 5, and 7. So perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So 4x plus 5x plus 7x equals our perimeter of 48. To solve that, we combine like terms. 4 plus 5 plus 7 gives you 16x equals 48. Divide both sides by 16, and we get x is 3. Now to find the lengths, multiply 3 by each of our numbers. So we'll get 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 3 is 15, and 7 times 3 is 21. So those are our lengths, so let's type them in. It says to use a comma to separate our answers. So 12, comma 15, comma 21. And that's number 6. Number 10, it says in the diagram A over B equals 7 over 9. Complete the statement below and justify your answer. So when we have B over A, flipping this upside down, it is asking you to rewrite the second part too. So that will be 9 over 7. Flip it upside down. And my justification for it is that it's a reciprocal, so that would be A. The proportion above is equivalent to the original proportion because it follows the proportion property where the reciprocal of each ratio is given. And that's number 10. Number 12. Using the graph to the right, write the ratio in simplest form. Length CD over length BD. So let's find the lengths. Making this larger, CD, I just count over 2, so 2 is my length for CD. For BD, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. so it would be 2 over 6, which reduces to 1 over 3. And that's number 12. Number 13, the area of a rectangle is 432 inches squared. The ratio of the length to the width is 4 by 3. Find the length and the width. Now the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. For our ratio to match our actual length and width, we will put an x next to the 4 and 3 and multiply them to get our 432. So now that will give us 432 equals 12x squared. We divide both sides by 12 and we get 36 equals x squared. To find x from x squared, we've got to take the square root, and the square root of 36 is 6. Now to find the length and the width, multiply 4 by 6 and multiply 3 by 6, which gives us 24 inches and 18 inches. So let's type those in. So our length is 24 inches and our width is 18 inches. That's number 13.